Hi guys, so let's start with case study 14, MCQ first. DRPL had kept a condition in front of the exhibitors who were a single screen theaters to purchase the rights of exhibiting both the movies Hero Number 1 to be released on December 25th, 2014 and Love Tales to be released on Feb 14, 2015. Though there was no written document in that regard, some single screen theaters accepted the condition and purchased the rights of both the movies. Therefore, the understanding is, so we have to decide whether understanding will be considered as an agreement if there is no written document. For this, we have to refer the legal provision, which says we have to refer the legal provision of definition of agreement. So as per definition of agreement, agreement includes any agreement includes any arrangement or an understanding or an action in concert, whether or not such arrangement, understanding or an action is formal or in writing. Okay, so even if understanding, arrangement or action in concert is not in writing, it will still be considered as an agreement because as it is given in the definition. Okay, there has to be just a common understanding between the people. There is no need that such understanding should be in writing only. Okay, so whether the understanding is an agreement, yes, it is a valid agreement. Option B is the correct answer. Okay, so option D is the correct answer. Understanding is a valid agreement even though there is no written document in that regard. Okay, question second. DRPL is one of the oldest companies in Bollywood industry that is engaged in production distribution of films all over India. Its film Hero Number 1 is a mega starer, hence it can be said that yes. So we have to decide whether DRPL is enjoying a dominant position or not. For this, we have to know what do you mean by dominant position. So there is a definition of dominant position. So as per definition, dominant position, it means a position of strength enjoyed by an enterprise in the relevant market in India, which enables it to operate independently of competitive forces prevailing in the relevant market or affects competitors or consumers or the relevant market in its favors. Only if these two conditions only if one of these two conditions is satisfied, then it will be said that a company or an organization is enjoying a dominant position. Here they have just given that DRPL is one of the oldest companies in Bollywood. Being one of the oldest companies does not mean that DRPL is enjoying a dominant position. So if we see the option C is the correct answer, because it is not certain if the DRPL is if DRPL has a dominant position. Just because DRPL is one of the oldest companies does not mean that DRPL is enjoying a dominant position. Next, is Mr. Kataria liable for committing a Benami transaction? Okay, for this we have to refer the case study. So if you can see, Mr. Kataria was glad that he could earn rupees 5 lakh from Vikas and he felt like an achievement. His nephew, that is Mr. Kataria's nephew Ranjan, pleaded him to lend him some money. Mr. Kataria gave him 5 lakh as a loan. Okay, and Ranjan signed a document to return to it to Mr. Kataria. Okay, so there is an agreement between Mr. Kataria and his nephew Ranjan that Mr. Kataria will give 5 lakh rupees as a loan to Mr. Ranjan and Mr. Ranjan will return to it, and there is a signed document in that regard. Then more information, Ranjan used that money, that is 5 lakh his uncle had given him, and with an additional sum of rupees 3 lakh which he had from unaccounted money, that is this rupees 3 lakh belongs to Mr. Ranjan and it is it does not have to do anything with Mr. Kataria's rupees 5 lakh as a loan. Okay, rupees 3 lakh is Mr. Ranjan's own money, own unaccounted money. So whether Mr. Kataria will be guilty of Benami transaction? No, he will not be held guilty or a party to a Benami transaction because he has just simply lent him the rupees 5 lakh as a loan and it is an accounted money. Okay, so let's see various options given. Is Mr. Kataria liable for committing a Benami transaction? No, he has just given a loan and he is not a party to a crime. Okay, unaccounted money belongs to Mr. Ranjan and he has used the same for, if you can see, he has used the rupees 5 lakhs plus 3 lakhs to purchase a garage in Nagpur in his own name. Okay, so that purchased garage in Nagpur is registered in Mr. Ranjan's name. So there is no connection between this garage, which is purchased with unaccounted money, as well as accounted money with Mr. Kataria. So Mr. Kataria is not a party to the crime and he is not liable for committing a Benami transaction. Option A is the correct answer. Next, Shaira wishes to earn royalty by assigning the copyrights of the song Dance Trance. The same is for this we have to refer the case study. Okay, so if you can see, he visited, that is Vikas Kapoor visited his rapper friend who goes by the name King Star, who told Vikas of his upcoming song, a rap song, a Dance Trance, and made Vikas listen to it. Vikas was so impressed that he was willing to purchase the copyright of the song. He offered King Star a sum of 5 lakhs to be paid from the remuneration that Vikas had earned from his first movie. King Star was ready to sign the papers and Vikas made him sign the copyrights in favor of Shaira. So if you can understand, this song's copyrights that are purchased by Vikas, but the same are registered in the name of Shaira. So we are asked the question whether Shaira can earn royalty by assigning the copyrights. Okay, assigning copyrights means assigning the copyrights to another music company or like that. So whether Shaira wishes to earn royalty, whether Shaira can earn, no, the same is not possible because Shaira is not the real owner of the song, rap song Dance Trance. So option B is the correct answer. The same is not possible. Next question, fifth. Under which of the section of the Competition Act 2002 can Vikas file his case and to which authority? This is a very important question. For this we have to refer the case study. So before reading any of the information, let me give you a brief idea about the situation. So there is a one company called DRPL which is releasing two films called Hero Number 1 and another film Love Tales. Okay, Hero Number 1 is a film which is a mega starer. Okay, and Love Tales is another film. DRPL, since the DRPL wants that both films will be distributed and Hero Number 1 is a one film which is mega starer, so it is more popular. So what they have done is that DRPL put forth a condition before single screen theater owners that if they wanted to purchase the rights of the film Hero Number 1, they also have to purchase the rights of the film Love Tales, that is to be released and exhibited on the Valentine's Day, which the DRPL kept as a non-negotiable condition. So DRPL kept a non-negotiable condition that if they want to purchase the rights of the film Hero Number 1, which is a mega star or popular movie, they have to purchase the rights of the film Love Tales. Okay, some single screen theaters agreed to the condition and some did not find it lucrative, hence declined. After that, some more information is given. Vikas, which is another star, and he has his own film. Okay, so there are two main characters here. One is DRPL and another is Vikas. Okay, Vikas had just returned to India. Vikas had come and VFPL was ready with its film Dil Se Dil Tak and wanted to release the same on Feb 14, 2016. So what is happening here is that on Feb 14, 2016, two films are clashing, which is one is Dil Se Dil Tak, which is done by Vikas, and another is Love Tales, which is made by DRPL. So VFPL invited the exhibitors and observed that various single screen theaters had declined its invitation because they have already purchased the rights of these both films, and Love Tales will be released on 14th Feb 2016. Vikas then learned that the same was due to the fact that single screen theaters have already purchased the rights of the film Love Tales under condition put forth by DRPL, which was also to be released on 14 Feb 2016. So since both these films are clashing on the same date, we are asked whether Vikas can file a case under Competition Act. We have to read also this also. Vikas was taken aback and he thought that though DRPL was well-known banner, how could they do that? He thought this was an extremely unfair move on DRPL's part. He decided that he had to do something about it. He appointed a lawyer, Rohan Kumar. Rohan heard the case and advised the Vikas to report the same, as DRPL had contravened the provisions of the Competition Act 2002. Since they have kept this as a non-negotiable condition, so they have sold the rights of these two movies as a package. So let's see what are the various. Yes. Question 5th. Under which of the section of the Competition Act 2002 can Vikas file his case and to which authority? So option A is the correct answer. Let me tell you why. Because of course he has to file the case to Competition Commission of India under section 3 subsection 4, section 4 and section 19 of the said act. So let's see what does this section mean. Section 3 subsection 4 means abuse of the dominant vertical agreement which are treated as appreciable adverse effect on competition. Section 4, abuse of the dominant position, and section 19, inquiry into certain agreements and dominant position of an enterprise. Okay, so option E is the correct answer. Okay, so in this way we have completed our discussion of case study number 14. I will be also attaching the link of this PDF in the description box, so don't forget to check out the same, and do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.